What a day for the Big Ten Conference. 4 teams in the college football playoff, including the #1 overall seed, 2 teams that get to stay home and host in the first round, and then here in Bloomington, the Indiana Hoosiers who get to stay in-state and go take on Notre Dame. Yogi, we just got a chance to talk to Curt Cignetti just moments after he heard the bracket announced, and of course he's excited, but my biggest takeaway was that it was just business as usual.
Yeah, he doesn't change regardless of circumstance, and he wants to make sure that his team reflects that. Nobody was here. There's no pizza party in the team room. They all found out in their own special way. They'll have a team meeting Monday at 5 o'clock and begin. And I think that's really a mirror of what this team's season has been. I think from the outside looking in, you're thinking chip on the shoulder, trying to prove everybody wrong. But when you're here, I've been here for a couple games this season, this team just has an edge. And it makes sense when you look at all the players, majority of the players that are key contributors, all came from lower levels in college football. Might have been an inch or two shorter when it came to recruiting, a half a tenth too slow in somebody's 40 time. And I think that edge has allowed them to play with the necessary aggression, the necessary acumen, the necessary accuracy when you look at Curtis Rourke. And I think it's going to allow them to make some noise 198 miles away when they face their in-state foe, if you will, friend, I'm probably not sure, against Notre Dame.
Yeah, and it's the first time that they'll have played them since 1991, and I think Hoosiers are excited that they've got the Friday game. It's the first college football playoff. They'll have that whole day to themselves. All the attention will be on that game. Real quick, just your big picture thought on the bracket in general, especially as it played out for the Big Ten.
Well, I think everybody's in a pretty advantageous situation. You referenced the Friday night game, the whole country will watch. You don't have to fly across the country. Oregon, of course, they have a bye. They can play in the Rose Bowl. They don't have to change time zones. Ohio State, Penn State hosting a game. I think for all 4 teams that went in, there's a path to not only winning their first round, but I think even here in Indiana, they got a path to continue on in this thing. Oregon, it's not going to be the easiest as they'll play, of course, Ohio State or Tennessee. But overall, all 4 teams, I think you're looking back and saying, we either got a home game in our own state or we're playing in the granddaddy of them all in Oregon against the winner of the Tennessee-Ohio State game.
And I think it will be interesting if Ohio State beats Tennessee. It will be Ohio State and Oregon in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. So the more things change, the more they stay the same.